fuss about being a Civicor baby. A lot of people make fun of me about it because I've pretty much been here my whole life. My dad, Hector Abarica Sr., started as a core member here back in the day and is currently our recycling manager. Witnessing his experience here and the accomplishments he's made definitely played a major role in me joining this organization. I've spent my first 2 years on the conservation side learning about different power tools and was able to work with different sponsors such as Caltrans, East Bay Regional Parks, Alameda County Flood Control, East Bay Mud, and even the Port of Oakland. It made me feel good to know that I was making a difference in my community by reducing the risk of wildfires and conserving the beautiful areas that surround us. It gave me a great deal of pleasure being able to witness some of the work sites go from looking horrific to terrific after all of our work was done. I enjoyed working with the many different sponsors and conservation interns during my time on the conservation side, but at some point I felt that it was time for a change. With that being said, I use this as an opportunity to embark on a new journey, which led me into our recycling department. I'm currently trying to obtain a Class B license and possibly go to waste management through our Teamsters Apprenticeship program here at Civicor. Ultimately, I joined Civicor to help me get back on track with my life and seek better opportunity after dropping out of college. By being here, it has helped me to learn many new tools for me to advance in these fields of work, as well as help me with my professionalism and just taught me many things about life in general. Civicor is a family, and I am more than glad to be a part of that family. I see the potential that Civicor has to help the youth of this community, so I just want to say thank you to everybody who has made this possible for helping us with the funding to make it something much greater than it already is. Thank you.
Thank you, Hector. I'm excited about what our future has to have if this is what the experience is like, so thank you. So next I want to invite Tessa Nichols, who's the executive director of Civicor, and thank you again for hosting us.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We are so honored to be hosting this event, and really, what more can I say after Sam and Hector speak about Civicor? I mean, that is what it's about. But they did put me on the program, so I will say a few words here. I'm just so grateful for this event today, so grateful for the funding that's coming our way, and so grateful to the city for supporting all the amazing youth-serving organizations in Oakland. I am the executive director, and I've been with Civicor for over 22 years, starting as a job training supervisor. And I've just witnessed the path of so many young people really finding themselves in this work around conservation, and so thrilled that we are kind of putting a new focus on the value of conservation work, these jobs, the green jobs, the blue collar jobs. Like, this is really critical work for our communities and amazing jobs for young people to go into. I've completely gone off script, so let me kind of bring it back. I want to thank Mayor Schaaf. I want to thank Director Friday, Councilmember Fife, and the City of Oakland Workforce Development Team. We are making an impact in this community, and for 40 years, Civicor has been your community conservation corps, and we want to continue doing that work. Thank you. In partnership with all the other organizations and the agencies that we work so closely with. We strive each day to provide opportunities to young people who have been underserved and overlooked. We believe that every one of our over 200 young people we serve each year brings power and personality to the workplace. And we're grateful that our partnering agencies, such as you've heard from Sam and Hector, East Bay Mud, East Bay Regional Parks, and many others, recognize that these job training pathways are there and that they can hire locally from our organizations. They are working with us to open doors, to train core members, and to build pathways into upwardly mobile, really fantastic careers. The extraordinary funding that we're so grateful to be receiving from the city through Oakland Forward initiative will allow us to expand on these opportunities. We're able to now partner with some smaller organizations that maybe don't have the funding streams available to them. So more internships being built, more creek work in your communities, more cleanup, and again, just like serving more young people through these training opportunities. Like I said, my core members say it best, so I'm going to wrap up here, and I invite you all to join us for a tour afterward, hosted and guided by our core members. So please stick around if you'd like a tour of the facility and our fabulous little garden, all with the heart and soul of the core members who make Civicor the place it is and the place that I love to call home. With that, thank you again to Mayor Schaaf, California's for All, the City of Oakland Workforce Development Team, and thank you all for being here today.
Thank you, Tessa. And last but certainly not least, our Director of Economic and Workforce Development for the City of Oakland, and who I have an honor to work under, Alexa Jeffers.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. It's so hard to follow these incredible, inspirational young people and leaders, so I'm going to wrap it up, bring it on home. But just want to say again, we're so excited to be able to expand our workforce offerings in the City of Oakland to serve young people all the way up from age 16 to age 30, to increase employment and develop public service, meaningful long-term public service career pathways in the area of climate resilience and public safety, which we know are so desperately needed now as we emerge from the COVID-19 pandemic. We've all said it before, but it bears saying again. I want to thank you to Josh and to the California volunteers for this opportunity and for the significant, nearly $6 million investment in Oakland. Thank you. And I know Sophia mentioned them, but they're so fabulous. They bear mentioning again. Thank you to all of our partnering service providers who are joining us in implementing this program. So in addition to Civicor, who you just heard from, there's the Rising Sun Center for Opportunity, Youth Employment Partnership, or YEP. Thank you, Michelle. I know you're here somewhere. Lau Family Community Development, the Spanish-Speaking Unity Council, and Safe Passages. And so these partners will help us to focus their recruitments on Oakland residents in West Oakland, East Oakland, and the Fruitvale area, and to prioritize Black and Latinx young people to address critical disparities in employment access in Oakland. Finally, many thanks to our city departments who are here to support us and who are partnering with us in creating meaningful pathways within the City of Oakland. Director Duffy, I'm looking at you. Thank you so much for your partnership and leadership, and to your team who've been incredible. Also the Department of Violence Prevention under Chief Guillermo Cespedes, and I know Jesse, you're here somewhere too. Thank you very much. And then Sergeant White and the entire team at the Oakland Police Department who are partnering with us to provide meaningful pathways for cadets into the Oakland Police Department. Thank you. And then everyone's called them out, but I want to call them out again. Our amazing workforce development team, they're over there. Under the leadership of our fabulous new executive director, Sophia Navarro. Thank you, Sophia, for putting this together. And then just a huge shout out and thank you to Tessa and the entire Civicor team who are so gracious in hosting this event here today. So thank you, and I hope you stick around for the tour. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alexa. And I did want to also recognize one of our board members, Pete May with Green Biz, who showed up today, so thank you for being here. So in closing, I'm going to say a lot of things that were said today, but I feel like it's important to restate it and just really remind us that expanding these opportunities for young people is critical to creating strong, safe communities. These type of investments are essential to address and prevent the increased violence that our city and many other cities across the nation are facing. We know that providing economic opportunity through jobs, workforce development, and other means are vital to public safety, and it is especially important that we deliver positive opportunities and pathways during the summer months and year-round for our young people. We need to ensure that these investments not only engage our young people, but also support our business community as essential partners recovering from the pandemic and improving the well-being of our neighborhoods. The job opportunities that will come from this and the environmental sustainability investment give young people valuable work experience that can set them up for successful careers while they earn paychecks that help them sustain themselves and their families. These are formative experiences that allow young people to develop new skills, build their resumes, and help them become young professionals in our workforce. So once again, thank you for being here, and thank you for your commitment to our young people here in Oakland.